Hey guys, Nigerians react as Femi Falana urges the National Assembly members to pass new minimum wage act in 48 hours as they did for National Assembly. The human rights lawyer and the senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana, has urged the National Assembly to hurriedly pass an enactment to set a new minimum wage that will resonate with current economic realities in the country, as they did for the national anthem a few days ago. Falana, in a statement made available to Sahara reporters on Monday morning, argued that the National Assembly Wage Act 2019 has expired and there is a need for the government at all levels to review and pass a new law to that effect. The organized labor, comprising the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress, had vowed to commence an indefinite strike today, Monday. Falana wrote, pursuant to the National Minimum Wage Act 2019, the national minimum wage was fixed at 30,000 naira by virtue of Section 3(4) of the Act 2019. The national minimum wage expires after 5 years, and it should be renewed in line with the provisions of this Act. Since the commencement date of the Act was the 18th day of April 2019, the national minimum wage of 30,000 naira has been expired. Hence, the Minister of State, the Ministry of Labour, the Minister of Labour and Employment, Honorable Onyejochi, announced during the last May Day rally in Abuja that the new international minimum wage would take effect on May 1st, 2024. Following the removal of fuel subsidy last year, the federal government had announced an additional 35,000 naira wage award, wage subsidy for 6 months, starting from 1st September 2023. During the 6 months period, the total monthly wage payable to workers was 65,000 naira. In the same vein, the various state governments awarded various sums as wage subsidy to their workers. Both Lagos and Edo state governments have since announced a minimum wage of 70,000 naira. Curiously, the federal government turned around to offer a minimum wage of 48,000 naira. Hence, the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress have embarked on an indefinite strike due to the failure of the federal government and other employees of employment to pay a realistic new minimum wage to Nigerian workers. However, it has been reported that the leaders of the National Assembly have intervened in the planned strike. The National Assembly had therefore passed speedily a new national minimum wage act, like the new national anthem act that was enacted within 48 hours last week. Sahara reporters had reported that the organized labor said it will go ahead with its plan to commence an indefinite strike today, Monday, despite last-minute moves by the National Assembly leadership to avert the industrial action. The representatives of organized labor on Sunday said they lacked the power to call off the strike, adding that there was no going back on the industrial action on Monday. So currently, there is strike, in Nigeria. The minimum wage should be 170,000 or $100 equivalent. Very few people should be on this wage, as most everyone will earn in multiples. A senator should earn the same as a high school principal, and a rep member should earn the same as a village headmaster. Politics should not be the only lucrative exercise in the country. Population of civil servants across the country must be reduced by at least 50%. Then the remaining workers can be paid 100,000 naira flat. Nigeria cannot afford to be paying almost 60,000% of government revenues to civil servants who are less than 5% of populace. Okay, these are reactions from Nigerians. Really, they should reduce the civil servants. The government cannot afford to pay 60% of government revenues, but the government can afford, politicians stealing 800 and something billion naira. That is what they steal. You understand? They can afford that. They can they can also afford buying of SUV cars worth 160 million naira. They can afford that. I beg, these politicians, na two legs dem, na two head dem be, they get. Most of them that don't even have certificates. Person go suffer go university finish, you come back, you get job as a graduate, you dey earn 70,000 naira. Person wey be say even forge certificate dey where e dey. Or those when they even dey use secondary school, they carry billions of naira for bag. It does not make sense. You understand? Politicians are stealing this country, and they will come and tell us there is no money. There is no money. With the high cost of living today, how do you expect these people to survive? Make we just talk the truth. School fees has been increased. House rent had been increased. Everything in Nigeria had been increased. Then somebody they earn 100,000, 70,000. Talk as that person go take survive am. Transportation had been increased. You can't even buy anything again in the market because they only concern about their own. You get, this is really very wrong. May them make everything equal. You understand? We are all Nigerians. Nobody is less Nigerian. So this have to be done. You understand? Nobody is less Nigerian. Somebody when finish primary six say because say you be counselor, you don't build two houses, they ride on 3 cars and all that. Where you forget the money? Where you forget the money? And somebody when they civil service a job for how many years? Not even build a house. You can't even build your house. They struggle to train children. Yeah, this and that. So everything they are just working for is just to eat. You want train pikin for school, you go borrow money and you go pay till your blood black. Nigerian government make them do something. You get, they should do something because the money is just only in the few individuals' hands. They should circulate these things. Life go dey okay for everybody. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, please. Share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is going on in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you for listening.